Hi everyone. Today I thought I would do a video talking about something that I wasn't ever going to talk about because I didn't think I should, or it was just a bit too much information or irrelevant or whatever. But I felt, you know what, I thought fuck it. It's something that I'm dealing with. Something that I'm pretty sure a lot of you lot might be dealing with. And it is relevant, you know, this sort of shit happens all the time, and I think we should be open and honest about how we feel and the way stuff is. And I don't really like this whole like mental health thing. I know it's like a really big deal and people need to open up about it more, and so there is more like support networks and stuff like that. But there's so many people talking about it that I always get this impression that it's just like, oh, another person talking about mental health, like, oh, jumping on the bandwagon kind of thing. And I don't know. So today I thought I was going to talk about something that affects me, and I haven't been to see a professional or a doctor about this. I've spoken to people that I know about it, and they don't really kind of get what I'm talking about, or just think I'm a bit weird. And I didn't know if anybody else has been through this before ever, or suffers from this kind of stuff. I've suffered with various like anxiety and depressive kind of moments in my life. Like, I don't want to go into too much detail about those, but like various things that have happened in my life has evoked feelings or reactions from my body that I haven't been in control of, mentally and sort of physically. And I've been left baffled as to why I'm feeling like this. This isn't me. Why am I feeling like this? I'm going fucking crazy or whatever. That kind of stuff. And I've dealt with that and I've got over that. But within the last 6 months, I'd say, this new thing has started coming about, and I'm just like really frustrated by it because I never used to get this, and I was completely fine. But basically, travel anxiety, when I go somewhere that's not home or somewhere in my comfort zone, that affects me and the way I feel. So I'm gonna have to give you a little bit of context and history. So I have suffered from migraines since I was about 12 or 13. I don't suffer them regularly anymore, but I have been known to have quite a lot of migraines throughout my life. And I started getting them, I think it was through puberty, because my migraines are definitely hormonally induced, just from around the times I get them and stuff. And basically when I get a migraine, I know I'm getting a migraine because I will all of a sudden get a really blurry little dot in the middle of my vision, and it will grow, it will sort of move about, and it will grow and grow and grow until my eyesight is like halved almost, in a way that if I'm looking at something, half of it's blurred out, and it's really, really weird. I basically can't fucking see. It's a nightmare. Like, I just can't see. I can see like fractions of things, just not the whole thing. Followed by that, so that is in the first kind of 20 minutes. After that, my mouth and my face starts to go numb. I lose like, it's usually this side, and my arm starts to tingle, but my tongue goes numb, my face goes numb, and my hand goes numb, and it's really weird. And followed by that is the excruciating pain, and it's indescribable. The pain is indescribable. That, you know, you can't look, light hurts, but it literally feels like someone is stabbing their way out of your head. The last time I had a migraine, I ran through like screaming in pain to Matthew. I was like, I can't get to sleep. I'm crying, I'm screaming. It was so painful. Let's go back to the point. So travel anxiety has started. I've started doing this thing where if I go somewhere where I'm with people that I'm not fully comfortable with, but say for example something bad happened. Say if I'm around people where, say if I got a migraine, they wouldn't know what to do, then usually the anxiety occurs, or I'm in like a new place. So like meeting new people, going to new places, this often occurs. So basically what happens is say if I'm going to London for a meeting and I'm in a meeting, I get this weird thing where I think that I can't see properly, and I'm sort of like like that. I mean, I don't know if it's that noticeable, but I get this thing where I feel like, fuck, I'm getting a migraine. And my eyesight seems to play up. It's completely, I've come to terms with it. I know what it is. It's completely my mind fucking with me. But I can't, like, I swear that bits of my vision just goes. I get this gut feeling, oh my God, you're gonna get a migraine. Because if I get a migraine when I'm around people that I don't know or an alien place, I'm pretty much fucked. Because I need to get home. I need to somehow get home with no eyesight, excruciating pain. Because I know that if I get a migraine, it's game over. So I get this weird thing when I'm around places or new people or maybe on an airport, basically somewhere where I know there's no way out, that I get this weird visual impairment and it makes me think I'm getting a migraine. So like I have to tell myself, no, it's all in your head, it's all in your head, you're not getting a migraine, you're not getting a migraine, it's fine, you'd know about it by now. And I have to literally tell myself this over and over again. But it's so frustrating. And this paranoia, this weird anxiety that has developed has now started to develop into more things. Like I get really worried that I'm gonna get food poisoning when I'm away. Like I'm super duper like weird when I cut chicken open or meat or anything. I have to check things over just in case I get ill. It's just really frustrating now that when I go away, I kind of don't enjoy myself as much as I normally would be because I'm too busy worrying that I'm gonna get sick or I'm gonna get a migraine. I often stop myself from doing things now, like going out and having loads and loads of fun, like I know, like super lots of fun. I find myself holding back on a lot of things. When I'm with Matthew and we go away, I'm fine because if I just turned to Matthew and said to him, Matthew, I'm getting a migraine, he'd be completely in control of the situation because I know that he's really good at dealing with things like that. He'd literally take the car and we'd come straight home. When I was with my mum, I'm going to Paris because I was in charge of the holiday, so I was dealing with the hotel and the flights and everything. I was in control of that holiday, I was looking after my mum. That's when I felt worried because I know if it happened to me, mum wouldn't know what to do. We'd be in Paris and she'd be like, oh shit, because my mum was a bit ditzy. She would not have known what to do. It's just so weird. I don't know. I just felt like I needed to talk about it and I was just wondering whether anybody else has anything similar, whether this is actually a legit thing. I probably should be going to the doctors, but I just have this weird feeling that the doctor would just laugh at me or just tell me to not worry, because you can't just tell someone to not worry. I don't get migraines, by the way, like anymore really, because of the contraceptive I'm on manages to level my hormones out so I don't get them. When I came off my pill for like a little break, I got one, and it was the last one I had was on New Year's Day, and that was when I was off it, and then I remembered, oh, I need to be back on my pill because this is actually why I'm taking my pill, it's to level my hormones out. So yeah, so because it happens like not that long ago, it really freaked me out, and so yeah, I hope that makes sense. Also, I sometimes even get it at home, like if I have loads of people over, because it's like, imagine having to tell a load of people that they have to go home because you're feeling ill. It's so weird. It's so weird. I feel so much better about talking about it. Thanks so much for watching. That's me. It's my little brain blip there. Oh well. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye bye.